Okay, today I'm going to show you how to use the API for Venice. You will have gotten some VCU if you have staked your VVV tokens. If you don't know about that, I will go over that a bit later. But first, we will start here in Cursor IDE. If you already know how to set up the IDE and you already have WSL and you're ready to go, your setup looks kind of like mine right now, just skip this beginning part. If you do not, I will give a little bit of information about what you can do to get where I currently am at before I get going on this tutorial. If you don't know what this is, it is a development environment called Cursor. If you go to cursor.com, you'll be able to get it. I want to make a few assumptions in this video about things you already know how to do. I'm going to assume that you're using Windows. If you're using Windows, you should be able to just go to this website and click the download button. Hopefully you can figure out how to do the install yourself. It's fairly simple. And then you are also going to ideally have WSL set up. If you don't know how to set up WSL, my recommendation to you would be to ask the Venice chat how to set up WSL on your Windows system in step-by-step instructions, and it should give you step-by-step instructions to do so. You will need to do that before you can start this tutorial. You will also need to install the extension inside of Cursor for connecting. So you'll go down here and you'll connect, and you will have to actually install the extension that will allow you to connect to your WSL. It will prompt you, do you want to install this? And you just click, yeah, install it. Now we're going to get started with those assumptions out of the way. If you do the fresh install of WSL, do this first. Type in sudo apt update, okay? And update your new WSL instance before you start doing anything. And you can type and sudo apt upgrade -y. What is this going to do? This is going to do all the necessary updates and get all the necessary updates, do the necessary updates, and not ask you to type Y over and over again to accept that you want to actually do those things. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get to the actual tutorial here. Okay, so now you will type this in, git clone, GitHub Venice basic, okay. You're gonna need this. You click enter. And then you want to type cd Venice tab to get the rest of the word. Press enter. Okay, so now I'm inside of that folder. You can also come up here, click open folder. So you click open folder, then you click this Venice basic. You click Venice basic, click OK. It's going to take you into that folder. All right, so now you can see the code. The terminal closed, so reopen the terminal. Inside of here, you can open up README. It's going to be some instructions in here. So first, to get things started, you will want to set up your environment. That is not in this instructions, so it will have to get added. How to set up your environment. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do after getting this GitHub repo into here is we're going to type this out, Python -m vnv. You may need to type like this. On my system, I will also. So just adding a 3 at the end of Python there, -m vnv. Okay, you're going to get this message down here. It says, do you want this for environment? Yes. So you see over here, this is now yellow. Click this plus And now you see this VNV in front. So you can see if we go back to this one, there's no VENV. And if we click this one, there is. Make sure that you have that. If you don't have that, then go back in the video and try again. Now we're going to copy this, hit install. And you'll see everything installing into your folder. And then after that's done installing, we will do this environment. Just skip forward in the video. You don't need to sit here and wait for it to install. Okay, and then you're going to want to do touch.env like this, enter, and like it says, you have an env file and you have this OpenAI here. So basically you have this inside of this file here, click on it, then go over here, paste it in, and then you're going to put your API key here. I'm not going to show you my API key, but I will show you how to get yours. Okay, so now you got some VVV and you're wondering how to use it. So you can see here at the Venice.ai/token page. You probably have already been here. You've probably claimed this. If you stake here, what happens? So if you stake your VVV, then it locks up for 7 days. So repeat again, you will not be able to take this out for 7 days. The withdrawal period is 7 days. Okay, this will accrue you VVV rewards as well, and it will accumulate VCU. What is VCU? VCU is how you pay in order to actually use the API. So we're going to go down here and then click on API beta. We're going to generate new API key. So you would click that. You would type in a description and click generate. All right. And then after you generate that key, you're going to need that key. Okay, now that you got your key and you're pasting it in here, then we will be able to carry on. Okay, so back to the README. We're assuming that you did this step already. You put this private key your API key, not your private key, your API key, into this section I showed you. And then we're going to go over here and click this one. Okay, so copy this in and run it. And you see down here, it says open in browser, click it, and it'll open in your browser, and it's running. You can see it right here. So this simulated here is just for trying out this chat. It doesn't do anything. Right now, this actual will work, but it'll just give you an instruction to come over here. So come over here to create new agent, and then create an agent. You can call him Tom. What does he do? Tom, his role is chatting. Just give him some sort of role. Always talks about the token. Okay. Ask you about your day. Okay. So you can give him specific behaviors. Click create agent. And then you're going to go back over here, chat with agent. And you go to Tom. Click actual. How are you doing, Tom? Click send. You're going to see it running up here. It's going to be using your API key now, and you will see all it's thinking, and the response will be down here. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay, so there you go. This is using your API key in the text chat. Basically, you are using the DeepSeek model here. You can see all the reasoning that took place, and this is the response here. You can see the reasoning ends here. This think. You can probably get that to go away too if you give the agent different goals. But I haven't messed around with it yet. I hope you enjoyed this and have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.